Hi, I'm Pratik. I'm 19 years old, pursuing my BTech in a tier 2 college, and I just figured out there's a problem, and I knew I could find the solution. And I tried to deliver the solution, and I don't know, people are loving it. For some reasons, of course. Is it a startup? So now, the story goes like, I was admitted into a hostel in my first year of BTech, and I just took admission into the college, and it was my first day. I used to go to the gym with a guy whom I don't know. Like he was randomly into my gym when I was in my hometown for just 1 month, and then I moved into different city for studies, and I was doing my own stuff. I didn't know much. I didn't have friends at that moment. It was my first day. Of course, I wouldn't have any friends. He came to my room. He came to my hostel room, and he knocked like, "Bro, we are into same college." And I was really happy. And he got one more friend with him who was mutually our friend. So we three from the same hometown got admission into the same college, into the same hostel, just by coincidence. So I was really happy, and I figured out कि ये तो प्रॉब्लम है भाई, मतलब कि ऐसे रैंडमली मिलने से अच्छा है कि तुम पहले से अगर किसी को जानते हो जो तुम्हारे कॉलेज जाता है. If you know someone before the admission into the hostel, if you know someone who is from your hometown, who shares the same interest, who have the same vibe, and who goes to the same college, so why wouldn't you share your hostel room with that kind of guy, with that guy? Right? So I made a platform where students can connect with other students who are going to the same college, who are from their own hometown, and who share the same vibe and have everything common, and they can connect and share a hostel room together, or even rent a flat together, whatever you like.
When I first thought about building this project, I had one big problem. I didn't know how to code. For most people, that would have been the end of the story. But for me, it was just the beginning. At first, I told myself all the usual excuses. You don't have the skills, you don't have the experience, you're not ready yet. And honestly, I almost believed it. But then I asked myself a different question. What if I stop waiting until I feel ready and just start with what I have? So that's exactly what I did. I broke the project down into pieces I could actually handle. I researched tools, I experimented with no-code platforms, I asked questions, I failed, I retired. It was messy, it was frustrating, and yes, it took longer than I hoped, but little by little it started coming together. What surprised me wasn't just the progress I made, it was how much I learned along the way. By stepping into something I wasn't qualified for, I built skills I never would have touched otherwise. I realized that waiting to be an expert is the fastest way to never begin. And here's the thing, the project exists now, it's live. You can see the work at TownMate.co. It's real. Not because I had all the answers, but because I was willing to figure it out as I went. That's the part nobody tells you. Momentum matters more than mastery. So if you are sitting on an idea, thinking you don't have the skills or resources yet, I want you to hear this. You don't need to have everything figured out. You need to start. Use what you have, learn what you don't, build version 1, even if it's ugly. Because projects don't come to life through perfect planning, they come to life through imperfect action. The risk you take will teach you far more than the risk you avoid. And if I could build this without knowing a single line of code, imagine what you could do if you stopped waiting and just took the first step.